think we found the cruise terminal. We're still on a lookout. We're coming down from the castle. But behind us, the building that you can see, that's where we believe we're getting our cruise ship tomorrow.
We think that's the cruise terminal, don't we?
We do indeed. So we'll be coming down here tomorrow, getting on our transatlantic cruise. So the famous Tram 28, stopping in the historic area of Lisbon. Just amazing that they can stop on these hills. There's the Tram 28, famous tram going up the hill. I think it's going to start raining.
Oh no.
We've made it all the way back from the castle down to the Praca de Figueira.
Which is where we got the bus from.
It seems to be a transportation hub.
So we took the 7:37 bus up to the castle.
And walked down ourselves.
Yeah, and we got to see lots of interesting places walking down, didn't we?
We did indeed. So that kind of ends our morning in Lisbon at the castle, and we're going to go off and put our feet up for an hour or two and then head out again. So Teen, I didn't know you had that level of influence with the city. You got them to turn the water on in the fountain.
I did. You see, we went up to the castle, we came back, and voila, look at the beautiful fountain is now bursting with water everywhere.
It is. This is really puts it in, makes it look so much better, doesn't it?
It looks really pretty.
And this is right outside our hotel, so we've gone full circle today.
We have. So Norm's going to move the camera a little bit so that you can fully see it. Isn't that just beautiful?
So this is the Ginjinha place. We found this in March when we came to Lisbon, and it is like a brandy with a slow cherry in it, and you get a shot for €1.
Hola, we'll have 2 please.
With fruit.
With fruit. We came here in January this year. Now we're coming back. we were staying in Albufeira, and we came to Lisbon for 2 days, and we found you, and we loved the drink, so we've come back again. Thank you.
Obrigado.
Obrigada.
So Tina, what have you got here?
We have got is it like a cherry liqueur?
So Tina, we have this Ginjinha. It's a unique Lisbon drink, and it has the fruit in it. I think we paid extra to have the fruit.
No, we didn't.
No?
Charges for it, no.
Well, that's very nice. Well, let's... Cheers.
Cheers.
It is so good.
Oh, it's delicious.
Tina, we found our favorite Ginjinha place.
We did. It's just round the corner from the hotel, so that's really handy.
We had no idea what this was, but we were walking by one day, and an old couple, older than us.
Yeah, we're like way older. Not like us, we're just like youngsters, right?
They went in and got one. They saw we were stood outside wondering what the heck it was, and they couldn't speak English, but they said that we had to try it.
And that it was really good, so...
And it's like a cherry brandy, but they also put in slow cherries, the fruit.
Cheers.
And this gives us a feeling of it being Lisbon. It's a uniquely Lisbon thing. you can get it either in a clear little glass like this, or some places will put it in a chocolate cup.
Yeah, but the ones that put it in the chocolate cup don't put the fruit in.
No, they don't.
So you're missing on the best bit.
So we are really back in Lisbon having Ginjinha, and it's okay. And
cheers.
Cheers. So you could be forgiven for walking by this place.
Oh, no.
It's just basically a hole in the wall. It's Ginjinha. The gentleman behind the counter was the same person that we saw when we were here in, I think,
January, and he said it was. We told him that we came back to his store, and he actually smiled.
Yeah, he doesn't normally smile.
No, so we got a smile for that. Oh, look at everybody coming out with their ginjingas.
So here's a historic plaque. This is culturally significant in Portugal, and down here it kind of explains it, that it's let's see, Ginjinha do Lago Santo Domingos, owned by a Galician named Espinara, was the first shop in Lisbon to sell the beverage after which it is named, and which soon became one of the city's ex-libris, advised by a friar from the Igreja de Santo Antonio in Feria, made the experience of letting cherries ferment in brandy, adding sugar, water and cinnamon. Success was immediate, no kidding, both because it was sweet and because it was inexpensive, and the Ginjinha became the typical beverage of Lisboa. So this is the church that we visited when we came up from Albufeira in springtime. What makes this church absolutely unique was that while it's a historic church, it was destroyed by fire in the 1950s, and it became derelict, and it stayed that way for years, and then they decided to renovate it, but very uniquely they didn't do anything to the inside. The inside is burnt.
Okay, well, what I
all
meant
the
was,
black of the fire
is-
discolored the walls, and they didn't clean it off
so they've kept it as the original thing.
to celebrate the destruction. So the only thing that they did was they put a new roof on, but the inside they kept, and you see the blackened walls, and it really is amazing
So
to see that.
Yeah, we will go in and show everybody, because this is just around the corner where we had the wonderful liqueur.
Yeah, the
It's-
Ginjinha is across the just across the way.
And it is just like the history of Lisbon is here, and it's
And we feel
just what
it's
makes it a beautiful place.
we're walking into the building that the church that was destroyed by fire, and we're gonna go take a look and show you the interior. It is Sunday, and we do want to be respectful, but this is just spectacular.
No, it is truly gorgeous. To me, it's an absolute. How they kept it is an amazing beauty from what happened.
Yeah, from
That's what I mean, yeah.
from a devastating
Event.
they've celebrated the fire, which is truly amazing. A little bit of the history over here. So here is some of the news reportage of the fire. They call it the fire in the house of God, and it devastated this church. This church dates from the 13th century. So team, we've come to our favourite falafel house in Lisbon. We were here in March.
Yeah. And it was delicious, so we thought we'd come back and have another one.
Yeah. So we are getting the falafels in a wrap, and
so we can take them back to the hotel.
We have found this place before in springtime. It was very tasty. They had good vegetarian falafel, and we thought, what the heck, we'll have this again.
It's looking really good.